Well, weather has slowed California's strawberry production, but that's somewhat good news for Florida, which provides half the winter U.S. strawberry crop. Southeast Produce Weekly's Chip Carter checks in from Plant City, Florida.
At one time, 95% of U.S. domestic strawberries were grown within a 50-mile radius of where I'm standing in Plant City, Florida. Now it's only about half. I'm with Gary Wisnatsky from Wish Farms. Gary, why is Florida now only producing 50% of the domestic winter strawberry crop?
Well, Chip, I want to start out by saying that we're still the winter strawberry capital of the world here in Plant City. However, yeah, the pie's gotten bigger. There's more demand for fresh strawberries, so while Mexico's come online with more production, we're still growing here, our industry, and we're still producing as many as we've ever have, but there's just a lot more demand for berries.
So mathematics don't always tell the story. It's actually good news for Florida strawberries, good news for California strawberries, good news for Mexican strawberries, good news for strawberries in general.
Oh yeah, the berry demand is continuing to grow, and it's definitely showing on market prices this year up to this point. We had a really good market through January. Demand was really strong, even though Mexico had good production. But market prices are down now, but it's still, I believe it's going to be a good season for most growers that made a crop.
Now, production has been delayed in California. What kind of impact is that having on market and supplies?
Well, that's keeping our market here a little better than it would be if California was in alongside of us. Mexico's getting ready to slow down a little bit. Seasonally, it's their norm to be done by early March. So I'm optimistic. We're going to continue to have a good season. Although we've had a little dip here this week, it's still overall it's been good.
We started off slow, not a lot of volume. The weather plays just a huge factor in our industry. It affects the size, the shape, the taste of a berry, and all through the year, or through our season, it actually fluctuates. So that's something the growers can't control. Right now, it's been so hot here that the plants are producing an abundant crop right now. The flavor's still there and the size is still there. We just need this fruit to start moving a little bit faster. Supply and demand is what it's all about. So we hope it straightens out, and it's not over yet because we usually go to the end of March, 1st of April. So we've got some weeks to go, but it's a little bumpy right now, and we do need some cooler weather. That would be great to help the industry.
This is peak season for Florida strawberries. That's why coming up soon we'll have the Florida Strawberry Festival, which draws 500,000 visitors to Plant City, Florida. I'm Chip Carter from SoutheastProduceWeekly.com, reporting for RFD-TV.
Well, thank you, Chip. Now, Chip does say that Florida strawberry growers are hopeful that they will have fruit at last until at least Easter this year.